Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you from the title, is called Beware of Those Who Build With You. So in this time, God was showing me to read. He took me to Nehemiah, which if you look and you read through Ezra and Nehemiah, you will find that these were the leaders that were responsible for rebuilding the temple of God. So in Ezra chapter 4, verses 1 through 3, it says, Now when the adversaries of Judah and Benjamin heard that the descendants of the captivity were building the temple of the Lord God of Israel, they came to Zerubbabel and the heads of the fathers' houses and said to them, Let us build with you, for we seek your God as you do. And we have sacrificed to him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Assyria, who brought us here. But Zerubbabel and Jeshua and the rest of the heads of the fathers' houses of Israel said to them, You may do nothing with us to build a house for our God, but we alone will build to the Lord God of Israel, as King Cyrus the king of Persia has commanded us. So notice right here that on verse 1, it's clearly stating that these are the adversaries. These are not good people. These are people with bad intentions. And they're coming up to the people of God and saying that they serve the same God and they're wanting to help build the temple of God. And there's enough wisdom and righteous anger in these people of God because they straight out told them no. You will not have no part in putting your hands on building this temple. Of course they got angry because their plan didn't work. Their slyness didn't work. And it shows right here in Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 3. It says, Now Tobiah, which is one of the enemies, the Ammonite, was beside him, and he said, Whatever they build, if even a fox goes up on it, he will break down their stone wall. So you see that they're trying to plan ways on how to disrupt this whole thing of building. Okay, and it says right here in Nehemiah chapter 4, verses 7 through 9, and it says, Now it happened when Sanballat, Tobiah, and the Arabs and Ammonites and the Ashdodites heard that the walls of Jerusalem were being restored and the gates were beginning to be closed, that they became very angry, and all of them conspired together to come and attack Jerusalem and create confusion. Nevertheless, we made our prayer to our God, and because of them, we set a watch against them day and night. So the people of God were wise enough to put people to keep watch because they know they couldn't trust these people. And the messed up part is that they end up paying some people from the inside to help them conspire against Nehemiah. They wanted to take him out. They wanted to destroy whatever that was prospering. It says that they even used a prophetess. They used a couple of the men from the inside in order to get to Nehemiah and Ezra. So thank God that they had enough discernment. God told them not to trust them. They were not sent from God. And so they didn't succeed with their plans. So they still built and they were prosperous. God was reminding me of a time in my experience where I've seen people that were building something that they had no business being there. The thing that they built did not turn out too great. God is saying right now that you need to be aware of the people that are beside you, that are building with you. In this time God was pointing out somebody to me, and he was telling me, beware of this person. And this person that he showed me is somebody that I love, somebody who's very, close to me. And he was telling me, be careful with this person. They have a weakness and they'll betray you because of that weakness. So, of course, that didn't feel too good. I didn't like that, but I'm very grateful to God for revealing those things. And so, it takes me to the time of Jesus, when Jesus was building the kingdom back up. It said that he had the 12 disciples, but one of them was going to be the one that would betray him. And, even though, God was even showing me that there was, there could be some confusion. So it's very important for you to seek God and knowing the difference between your Judas and your Peter. Peter, he denied Jesus 3 times, but Jesus restored him because he knew the only reason why he did that was because of fear. He loved Jesus, but he was fearing his death. He didn't want to die. Where Judas on the other end, he was around Jesus for all that time, and yet he still didn't have a conscience. He didn't care that he was betraying the Son of God. His weakness was money. And you even see in Luke 22, verses 47 and 48, it says, "And while he was still speaking, behold, a multitude, and he who was called Judas, one of the 12, went before them and drew near to Jesus to kiss him. But Jesus said to him, Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" And so you can see, if you look back and you just look at the difference between Judas and Peter. Peter, from the very beginning, when Jesus first set his eyes on Peter, he said, "You are a stone." And then in Matthew 16, he said, when he was restoring him to his position after he had denied him 3 times, he told Peter, "You are the rock that I will build my church on." So there's that word again, build. But Judas, on the other hand, it was like he was one of the foxes. He was one of the weak links in the group. There was very capable of betraying, backstabbing. And of course, like God was showing me, he's like, there's a reason for the Judases in your life. Of course, Judas was used to bring Jesus to the cross, which we knew that was meant to be. So it's like God is saying, those foxes are only going to make you stronger because, first of all, Jesus knew, God revealed that backstabber from the beginning. God had already revealed to Jesus about who would betray him. So it's not like he didn't see it coming. And with us too, I feel like with me, he's already shown me. And I pray that God will show you who are the foxes that are next to you, that are pretenders, that want to supposedly build with you. You don't want them to build anything with you. So with this, again, I just want to say, God is saying, beware. Beware of those he's going to show you. Beware of those who are not to build with you. Okay, so with this, I thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Until the next video.